Hello everyone, Treecks here, and welcome back to Banjo-Kazooie. As you can see, we're back at the beginning of Gruntilda's lair, after completing Clanker's Cavern. And there's a good reason for that, because there's actually a different aspect in this game I'd like to start covering today, before we actually move on to World 4. If we bother to go back to Spiral Mountain, remember the tutorial area of this game. And not just the tutorial area, also where Banjo and Kazooie actually live. Their little house. What if I told you there's actually something you can do there? And therefore, it's actually time to start covering that as well. Make your way back to Banjo's house. A place we haven't even been to yet. There's actually one up there as well, so if you're looking for lives, you can also find that here. But anyway, we finally get to see the inside of Banjo's house, not in a cutscene. Nice and cozy little place. However, don't think I'm just here to show off how his place looks. There's also actually something for us to do here. Let's just say that it's quite weird that Banjo actually has a picture of bottles on top of his fireplace. That looks kind of random to me. And that is because it is random. There's actually something we can do with it. This is a pretty well hidden secret in this game, to be honest. But there should be something that triggers the moment we look at this picture. And apparently it's very sensitive, because... Come on. I know you're here, secret. Why won't you trigger? Okay, I'll fumble around with this myself a little bit and I'll just cut back whenever I get some success. But I am pretty sure there is something we can do with this. Oh, there we go. Well, hey, you found my secret moving picture game. Complete this puzzle and you can win a mystery prize. It better be good, Soil Brain. Do I get some new moves? Maybe. Now watch this. Okay, and this is actually what Bottles' picture was trying to hide. A puzzle minigame. Use the left stick to move Banjo's hand. Press A to pick up and put down pieces. Press X to return them to the side. Or the right stick to rotate them. Okay, the final bit is actually not going to be required for this first puzzle. As you can see, we have a puzzle game. There's jigsaw pieces scattered everywhere around this picture. And we need to find a way to actually place them in the picture correctly. Which is not easy, because as you can see, it's a moving picture puzzle. And therefore not making it easy to actually see where these puzzles need to go at first glance. But this first one is still pretty easy. The pieces are most of all located around where they need to go. And therefore it's not really easy to see where they need to go. And this first puzzle, we also never have to rotate them. In later puzzles, that does become required. This can get pretty nasty, in all honesty. In the later pictures. This first one is just to learn us how this works. And therefore, pretty easy. Hey, you did it! It was easy, Beetle Breath. What do we win? Listen carefully, and I'll tell you. Use the tiles on the floor of the sandcastle in Treasure Trove Cove to spell the word Bottles Bonus 1. Okay, we get some cheats here. You can also try level 2 of my game if you'd like. Just look at the picture again. Oh, this time it works a lot better. But yeah, as you can see, like I promised a little bit, there's more of these pictures. This one actually showing off a world we have not been to yet, so better not to actually look at the background of this picture too much. But I do like to clear some of these pictures already, even though we have not been to this world yet. This one is already a little bit harder, as you can see. Rotating is still not really required. However, the pieces are not per se near where they need to go anymore. Some of them are actually scattered a little bit more. Oh, this one apparently. The second one should still be pretty doable. Yeah, I've got this. You go over here, and you go over here. Yippee! That's it! Now go and enter the word Battle Bonus 2 on the sandcastle floor. Predictable, but still. Why not try level 3 now? Okay, I will. Okay, now apparently lost the sweet spot again. Come on. But anyway, you can see what this is for. We actually get a couple of cheats. And those we actually need to input in the sandcastle in Treasure Trove Cove. I did promise we would actually meet that place a little bit more often. And this is actually what it is for. Cheats that we actually find in this game are actually inputted there. Okay, and for this one I did see some of the puzzle pieces actually got rotated. Rotating is now finally going to be a thing, making this even more difficult. Okay, and the background of this one's also not really easy to work with. This is actually a pretty late picture in all honesty. This one is actually from World 8. But apparently already accessible. Okay, this is the bottom right. This is the bottom left. Okay, yeah, over here. This one is upside down. This one too. No, not entirely. Goes over here. This is the other corner. Where do you go? Over here. This one is rotated. Up here. This one is fine. This one is upside down. Another upside down one. Okay, the first two were pretty easy to do. Reaching them in time limits. Now time limits already becoming a problem. But okay, still possible to do. Wow, nice going. Try the word Battle Bonus 3 this time. What do you mean this time? I haven't inputted the first two yet. But anyway, I think that is enough for now. Level 4 is also already accessible. I think all of them are, but still. Let's not do them all at once. I think I'll show off what these cheats actually do in a later episode. We've wasted enough time already. Let's continue with the main quest for now in the rest of this episode. Oh yeah, of course. We can also grab this Jiggy while we're at it. As you can remember, in Clanker's Cavern we actually pressed another witch switch. And this one actually made Grunty's eyes pop out on this floor. And we can pound them back in for a Jiggy. Okay, where were we? Oh yeah, on our way to actually continue with Grunty's lair. Can't you get here any faster? Come and fight me. I am the master. I'm on my way, Grunty. Just a little bit more patience. But anyway, the next node door is where we need to continue. And if you've collected all of them like me, that shouldn't be a problem. Okay, where do we end up now? Split pathway situation. You have a giant Grunty statue again. There's plenty of Grunty stuff here. This one pointing towards two areas. The one to the right is actually the next node door, and therefore continuation of the lair. We first want to go to the left. And maybe even find out why there is a Jiggy behind some jail bars there. Anyway, like I was trying to say, we need to go left in order to actually find what we're after. Which is of course World 4. The aesthetic here does look suiting already. We were after a swamp after all. Bubblegloop swamp is in fact the next stage, and this looks like the place to be. Okay, in this next room we can actually find two areas. And this one actually houses another Brentilda, so make sure not to skip her. Try to remember the next set of gossip. My fat old sister's favorite sport is belly barging. Okay, everybody needs to have a hobby. Although she is dim, she attended Vet Hag High. But apparently she never finished it. You won't believe that Gruntilda's party trick is eating a bucket of beans. Okay, I got lucky this time around. One of the possible options you can get here is even worse. I believe blowing up a balloon with her butt is actually one of the options here. Okay, and this other area actually has transparent boots. Hey, keep your feet out. You can't use us until you've spoken to Bottles. Okay, this looks like something for a later move. Perhaps even a move that we can learn in the next stage. And guess where that is? Here we find Bubblegloop Swamp. Let's go. Enter World 4. Okay, what do we have here? Keep your eyes open for your new move, Big Face. Okay, first of all, stop calling me names. And second of all, apparently this world also only has one move. Only this time around it's a little bit less hidden because it's already right over here. And it looks like it's going to be a Kazooie move. Because he didn't call me Big Face for nothing. Okay, Bottles, what do you have for me? These are the wading boots. Chicken Legs wears them so you can actually safely wade through dangerous areas like the swamp for a limited time. Okay, Chicken Kazooie. Let's go grab a pair. Great, now you know all of the swamp's new moves. Once again, plural. Come on, Rare. As if there's more than one move here. But like we expected, the move that we learn here involves those transparent boots. And for this reason, actually. This is piranha water. Keep your smelly feet out. As you can see, the swamp water is actually dangerous for us. We can't stand in it normally. And the game solves that by giving us wading boots. And in fact, these wading boots we're going to use for something immediately. And that is actually outside of this world. Before we continue with Bubblegloop Swamp, there's actually something I'd like to do outside of the world first. As you may remember, we actually found a pair right over here. And trust me, those we are going to want to use before we actually finish off this world. It's a big time saver, that's the reason why I'm doing it like this. Officially you don't have to, but you do need to make 2 trips otherwise. So it's better to actually work with this now. Just like with the water inside of the world, this is actually also piranha water. And therefore if Banjo and Kazooie start walking in this, it will hurt them. But with the wading boots we can actually go in here. And find an ice area. Why do I talk all the time? It's really hard to make these rhyme. Yeah, indeed, Grunty, then shut up. But anyway, in here we can actually find the next puzzle. Even though it's not going to be the next world we're going to do, we can already unlock it. And this is Freezeezy Peak. The ice world of Banjo-Kazooie. But like I said, it's not going to be the next world we play, but it is the next puzzle that we find. And this is actually the reason why I'm doing this now. Here we can actually find a small little tunnel. However, it's blocked by ice. The ice we can break. The tunnel we cannot enter. It is too small. But do make sure the ice is actually broken beforehand. The moment we return here, with the ability to actually enter that tunnel, we can't break that ice. So you have to do that beforehand. Just saying. And that's the reason why I'm doing this now. So let's go find the way to actually enter that little tunnel. And as you may expect, we can actually find it in World 4. However, don't mind me first clearing off World 4 before we actually work with that again. Now we will actually finish off this entire world. Let's go see what we have here. We have the one move for this world already. And apparently that was too high. Okay, first point on the agenda is this golden crocodile over here. This guy we can actually feed with an egg. Yummy, Croctus like that. Me want yummy egg too. Ah, as you can see, there's golden crocodiles in this world. And the moment we actually feed one, another one will appear. And only once we've found all 5 of them, we actually get a Jiggy from them. There's a Jinjo on this pillar over here. Easy to spot, easy to collect. Look at these frog enemies can be annoying. Their jumping makes them a little bit hard to hit. Okay, let's head towards the center of the stage. But before we go there, let's go take this side path over here. Get all of the collectibles here. Okay, we can use wading boots in order to get to the other side, which is recommended. We can also use that leaf that is floating around there. Oh, come on, jump. However, like I said, it's recommended to use the boots because there's actually also stuff in the water here. Notes. Okay, let's get out in time. Thank you. And actually find what the real reason is we're here. There's a giant egg here. However, it's a little bit too hard to break normally. But luckily it has a weak point. If we jump to the top, we will actually find an X. And we've learned early on in this game that X marks the spot. Okay, we find out this actually breaks open like a Russian doll. And we actually need to break this open multiple times. The X actually does move around a lot on this egg, as you can see. Just find the sweet spot, break it. And once it's small enough, it leaves a Jiggy. Okay, we don't have any wading boots on this side, so we need to use the floating leaf this time around. We can also jump up this in the meantime to actually find the Mumbo token up here. And yes, unlike the previous 2 worlds, this time around we are going to use them again. It's been a while. But Bubblegloop Swamp indeed does have another Mumbo transformation. It also has a Jiggy switch. Makes a Jiggy appear above us. However, that does not mean it's easy to get, because it's a long way across some narrow ledges in order to get there. And we actually meet a lot of stuff along the way, like the next Golden Croctus, for instance. Oh, and I fell down in the meantime. Come on. No, I don't want to trigger you yet. My schedule is falling apart. Okay, I'll do this Flibbit fight first then. If you reach the center platform of this stage, as you can see, some yellow Flibbits will actually start appearing. These guys actually need 2 hits in order to defeat, and therefore are a lot tougher. And a lot of them actually appear at the same time. Yeah, I don't care. I was busy doing something else, Grunty. Stop saying that I suck as a player, because I got distracted. I'll get that Jiggy in a minute. This one is more important anyway. This one is actually a boss fight. Okay, Jiggy number 2. Not the one I was trying to get second, but still. Eventually we also need to get this one, so... Let's go try this again. At least the Croctus is now taken care of, so his cutscene is not going to make us fall down again. However, there's more stuff on the side, so don't mind me. There's a Mumbo token in the second alcove. The third alcove actually has the green Jinjo. Any pro gamer always gets all of these stuff at the same time. And if you're not a pro gamer, the ledges actually become too small and you fall off for a second time. Okay, let's go wait until the switches run out. Because obviously I don't have enough time to try again on the same attempt. Yeah, I know I suck. 3D platformers just fail to become my thing. I'm always a lot more butterfingers when it comes to 3D platforms compared to 2D platformers for some reason. Let's not fall again. Twice is enough, if you don't mind. Let's do this carefully. Ooh. This is not quite my kind of thing. But I've got it. Eventually I do get all of my things. Okay, let's go up here next. Just like with the previous stages, we can do all of the stuff in any order we want. However, I think this is actually the most efficient way to do it, because the next golden croc is actually spawned up here. And therefore it's recommended to go up here first. Oh, this one actually has some notes. And a witch switch. And this one breaks the head on the Grunty statue. Okay, interesting. Let's continue. All of these other huts actually only have shock pads, which is not a bad thing, because we do need them. Thank you. Okay, Crocs is number 3. 2 more to go. Okay, and this one spawns near the giant crocodile statue. Might be the next part we're going to check out. And as you may expect, the final hut up here has a Jiggy. Not a surprise. Number 4 for this stage. Okay, and that's all we can do here for now. There's actually more stuff in the water, however, currently inaccessible, so we're going to come back for that later. It's actually going to be the final thing we do. However, I see 22 minutes on my timer, and therefore I think this is enough for today. This is another world I wouldn't be able to do in one episode anyway, I think. At least not in a Let's Play pace. This is not a speedrun. And therefore, we're going to continue with this next time. Thank you for watching, and see you folks next time in part 7. Treecks out!